In the game Twilight Struggle, Reagan Bombs Libya is an event of below average value. There's not a ton to say about this card, but there are some considerations that are worth reviewing, and we'll do that here today on Legendary Tactics. Reagan Bombs Libya is a relatively uninteresting event, but there may be some benefits to the US depending on the timing of its play, and there is one trick that the US can pull to get the most value out of it. We'll take a look at that here now. First of all, let's examine the event card. Reagan Bombs Libya is a starred 2-op US late war event card. At the moment this event is played, this card gives the US 1 victory point for every 2 Soviet influence currently in Libya. For the Soviets, this card isn't really anything to worry about. Even if you have influence in Libya, it's likely only going to cost you 1 victory point to play, and while you never want to give your opponent any VPs, 2 ops is reasonable compensation in exchange. If you don't have any influence in Libya, you can obviously play this card guilt-free. For the US player, you will likely play this card for ops. For you, this is likely only going to net you 1 victory point, if any, so unless you are close to winning or trying to avoid losing, the ops are a better use of this card. One trick play that you can potentially pull off is especially effective if you are about to win the game. First, using ops from another card, invest some influence in Libya, challenging control. In doing so, you may force the USSR's hand to reinvest a couple of influence there to regain control of this key battleground country. A follow-up play of Reagan Bombs Libya, then, will give you 1 extra victory point over what you would have gotten before. If you are at 18 victory points, you can pull off a sneaky win simply by using human psychology against your opponent. Beyond this, though, the US player is only going to use this event to either seal up a sudden victory or stave off a sudden defeat. So in summary, for the USSR, unless you have really overinvested in Libya, this is not going to move the needle much. Take the likely 1 victory point penalty and do something useful with the 2 operations points. For the US player, you also likely take the ops unless you are really close to victory or looking to avoid defeat by the War Games event or otherwise. Again, it doesn't move the needle much, but it's nice to have it there as an option, and if the Soviet plays it for you, it's nice to have at least a small benefit from the gameplay of your opponent. This has been our analysis of the Reagan Bombs Libya card in Twilight Struggle. We hope you got some benefit from this, and if you did, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe down below. This is NATO with Legendary Tactics.